All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to another Monday Catan stream. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes here for some people to join. Maybe we can get a subscriber game going right off the bat, so then we don't have to wait around while you guys watch me just play an auto match online. So I'll probably wait around 10 minutes here before I get into a game just to see if we can get one of those going then. Also, I did do a live stream on Friday in which I tried to do a subscriber stream as well. However, I was experiencing some very weird stuff going on with Catan Universe here. So basically, I would set up a custom game and I would try to add people, and I wasn't able to add a fourth person for whatever reason. And every time we tried to start our own custom match, it would basically just fail. So I hope that doesn't happen this time around. Hopefully that bug is solved. Whatever was going on there, I'm not too sure. I'll see if anyone's online right now either. Just some people who are away. Also, anyone who's tuning in so far, I would just like to say that I hope you had an excellent weekend and an excellent Monday to the start of your week. Okay, still nobody in the chat, so I'll wait another 5 minutes, see if anyone decides to join, and if they're wanting to do a subscriber game. Joe, hello there! You watched the original Alien for the first time yesterday, and it's terrifying. Yeah, I like all of the Alien movies actually. Well, of course, I mean the first two are the best. But probably the best sci-fi horror, definitely by far, I would say. I also really like Annihilation, but a little that's a quite a bit different, I guess, than the Alien movies. I probably prefer Aliens a little bit more than the original Alien, but I don't think you can go wrong with either. And I don't think that Alien 3 is as bad as everyone says that they are. Annihilation is fantastic. I would highly recommend Annihilation. The final 30 minutes of that movie, I would say, is like a cinematic masterpiece. pretty overwhelming. All right, I see we have 3 people in the chat now. So if any of you guys are down to play a game on Catan Universe, just let me know in the comments, and then maybe we can wait for more people to actually join. But if not, I'll give it about 5 more minutes, and if not, I'll just start up my own game. Ah, excellent. Nice to have dual monitors, I guess. I've never really had a dual monitor computer, but I'm sure it would be very nice. Classic, though. Watching a stream and doing homework at the same time. Or, well, not homework. Maybe you're doing actual work. Not that homework isn't actual work, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna wait till 3 o'clock my time, and then I'm just gonna start up a game here. Mihai, hello! It's going quite well. Nice of you to stop by again, and I hope you're doing well as well today. Yeah, absolutely, man. Like I love doing these streams. They're fun. I'll try to do it at least once a week. However, next Monday I am busy, so if I do stream next week, it will not be on Monday, but I'll probably mention that again later on. All right, guys, I'm just going to start up a auto match here, since there's no one really in the comments that are up for a subscriber game right away. So I'll take my chances with this auto match going here. Up against Crazy Joe. Is that you, Joe Santero? No, just kidding. Crazy Joe, Bondin, and Rashlau. Rashlau, or however you pronounce that. And it looks like I have the last placement on this board here today. Now, one thing actually that stands out to me is this 6 wood spot, just because it's obviously the best wood spot on the board. The other rolls for it are pretty crappy. And if you do take the 6-9-4, then you would kind of own that wood spot, which would be pretty damn good. Yeah, another Crazy Joe in the games here. That would be actually pretty wild to, you know, enroll in an auto match and then be put into the same game. All right, so red as first placement, they decide to take the 8-5-4 and point towards the 3-for-1 harbor. And then orange takes what I was mentioning about the 6-9-4. So they secure their spot on that excellent wood. So I think that's going to be quite good for orange this game, since they're going to have all the wood, basically. Now it's Crazy Joe's turn, and then I go twice. For Crazy Joe, or green, I suppose, the two best spots I'm looking at are the 6-9-5 and 8-5-10. And it's interesting that nobody is placed on an... Oh, this is actually pretty damn good for us. We got some options here. So I think what's probably best is just to go all out on this or wheat sheep here. So taking the 4-3-11 and the 6-9-5, I think that'll be pretty good. We got lots of points for resources and production, which I think is pretty good. But I think we'll first off take the 6-9-5 followed by 4-3-11, so we can get that double ore and wheat in our hand, and that's almost a city. But what I should also consider is possibly going on this 9-10-11. Okay, I think we're going to go absolutely all out on or wheat sheep then. Going to point my road here towards the 9-10 because I don't think the 6-3-11 or anything like that is going to be useful to me. Oh yeah, 8-4-3 is actually probably better, because then I can actually get a brick spot. I wasn't even considering that. This way I'm still basically going all out on the or wheat sheep, but then we have brick as, at least as a backup resource. And of course wood is going to be hard to come by for everyone. But I definitely agree with my first placement that that's probably our best choice. And yeah, I suppose pointing road towards the brick port here, even though it wouldn't be helpful for us. The 4-11 would at least be nice. This way, when we can build onto the 9-10, the brick port will actually be useful. So, yes, Graham, you agree as well. I guess I didn't read that until I actually placed afterward. So yes, I think that'll be a pretty darn good setup for us. And we got pretty darn good rolls as well, I'm thinking. So the only rolls we're missing out on really is 10 and 11. And of course, 12 and 2. Damn, okay, so green decides to take the 6-3, kind of blocking out orange here. I suppose he wanted a chunk of that 6 wood. But green is totally missing out on both wheat and ore, so they're going to have really tough time building cities this game, but I suppose that's not going to be their strategy. Okay, so orange placing now. Looks like they need both sheep and ore, so that 6-3-11 is looking pretty darn good for them. I think that's pretty obvious for them. I guess you could argue to take the other 6-3-11 right here, but they already got a decent wheat spot. So getting that double ore right off the bat for orange seems pretty good, but instead they take the 10-11-3. I think they did that maybe with their intention to, of course, build here and then build a settlement onto the 6-3-11. But I think in the long run, yeah, it would have been a much safer play for orange to take the 6-3-11. Martin agrees that 6-3-11 was great, although they won't have a port. Yeah, and I think orange kind of screwed up here because they left this spot open. Now they have nowhere really to expand to other than this 9-10-2. Yeah, green has a very awkward position. Orange has an okay position. I think by far my biggest competition this game, though, is going to be red. Other than that, like, we have a pretty darn good setup, I'm thinking. And our orange guy here is commenting why green didn't go for this brick port rather than taking the double wood. Yeah, I think that would have actually been a solid second settlement for green, actually. It's hard to tell. All right, let's take a look here. I really want an early wood, but of course that's going to be hard for us to get. We're going to have to trade for it no matter what. The last Alistair. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. It's always good to see new faces appear in the streams here. Okay, I'll straight up give someone an ore for a wood. I would definitely do that. I don't know about the brick, though. I'm not going to do a brick just yet, even though green isn't really scaring me in his position. Okay, well, now I'll definitely trade him a wood. Or sorry, trade him a brick for wood. Weird. I just heard like a weird voice in my hallway. It actually kind of scared me for a sec. It's kind of weird living around like in a condo when you can hear people in your hallway. Okay, damn, I totally should have done that deal with whoever was asking for it. Yeah, I should have done it with green. Because now, of course, we have that extra brick to get rid of. I'm not going to do a 2-for-1 this early. Okay, we'll pass. Hopefully we can get a wheat. So then, at the very least, we can just buy dev cards. And red rolls the first 7 of the game. Of course, they steal from me, and it's one of my brick, unfortunately. Okay. Followed by now orange rolling a 7. So hopefully I don't get double stolen from. That will not be very nice. Interesting. They solo block green, as if green is an actual threat this game. Damn, that is an early city for orange. Not only do they build a city, but they build a road, kind of cutting off green's potential. $10. Of course, we don't have 10. Don't think there's been any wheat rolled. Or sorry, wood, I mean, not wheat. But I'm always going to try and see what I can do. Okay, so 4 is quite good. It gets me another ore. So if I can acquire 2 more wheat, then we can get a city as well. And here comes another 7. Rolled by orange. Imagine he's either going to block the 8 or, yeah, the 5 here. And thankfully, we avoid getting stolen from, which is very nice. However, I really don't like the robber being on this 5. Oh, I should have asked for wheat. This guy doesn't have a wood. Well, I guess he did have a wood. He's not willing to trade it, though. Okay, so 6 is rolled, so I do know there's 2 woods out there for both green and orange. Well, no longer for green. Damn, okay, so I'm definitely stealing from orange here. Should I block that 6, just so nobody can get any wood, basically? I'm thinking that's probably best. It's either between the 6 here or the 10. But I think I'm going to go with the 6. Obviously, steal from orange, because orange is ahead. And that is excellent that we can take their wood. Now it's just a debate between where to build my road. I think it's definitely better to get on the 9-10, especially since I have the brick port, But however, if I leave this open, then that means that red still could potentially cut us off there. But I think red is probably going to be more interested in getting on their own 3-for-1 right there. So starting off here, definitely I'm going to point towards the brick harbor. But if I'm able to acquire a road in the future, then I might just take that right before red does. Damn, 11. That's really good for orange, followed by a 9 for them. So they have 2 ore and a wheat in their hand. Very close to getting a city. Okay, 8 is nice. That gets us a brick. I'm really looking for wheat, though, here. I'm struggling without these rolls. But as soon as we can get on this 10 wheat, that's going to be helping us out big time. Oh, 5 is good. That's very good. At the very least, we can buy a dev card this turn, but I'm going to try and trade some wood for me. If not, I can do this as well, because then I could do a 4-for-1. Okay, final offer here. Sheep and ore for a wood. Oh yeah, Graham says city. Of course, that's probably better. If I'm able to trade for wood, I would prefer the settlement, but if not, definitely city, I guess. All right. Probably the 8-4-3 to start off, just so we can acquire a lot more ore. That'll help us to build another city. All right, there's a 6, so another sheep for us. Are you here, Jonas? I assume you're talking about someone in the chat. Okay, so red does cut us off, unfortunately, but I mean, I was kind of expecting that to happen. Although I'm a little surprised they built towards there rather than their 3-for-1 first. I suppose because they're a little bit scared of me expanding. Getting onto the 4 ore for them would also be pretty good, so I can see why they would do that first. Yeah, as expected, everyone's looking for that wood. And I'm the one responsible for putting the robber there, so I can't complain about it either. Okay, can't really do much with that. Nobody has wood for sure. I'm just going to pass here. Hopefully we have more options on our next turn. Okay, that's more sheep for us. As I deny these 2 guys out of a couple woods. Damn, okay, more 9s. Really wouldn't mind 5 getting rolled a little bit more often here. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? I'm absolutely doing that trade. Even if it is with orange, he basically just gives me a dev card, and what? He doesn't do anything with it. Weird. I totally thought that orange was going to be building a settlement there for that deal. I'm questioning what his thought process is at the moment. Okay, so we do, as long as we avoid 7s, of course, we do have a settlement here on the brick harbor. I just have to trade away my brick for it. In the unfortunate case, wow, this guy's doing a crazy deal. In the unfortunate case that I do roll a 7, I guess I'll get rid of all my brick, and we'll just buy a development card instead. Green will dominate the road game? Like, yeah. I mean, unless the robber is here the whole game, that would be pretty unfortunate. Damn, okay, these guys are racing to the 8-3. I'm pretty sure orange is going to win that race. So that would be super crappy for green. Because they've basically just wasted 3 roads then if orange beats them to that 8-3 spot. Okay, we're definitely getting a settlement here on the brick port. I'm not even going to try trading people for wood because I know there's none out there. And yeah, I suppose we'll pass then. I should have done this trade, of course, before I built my settlement. I always do it in the wrong order, you know. Nah. Alright, that's all Gucci. We will pass. Okay, I'll take it. That's more sheep for us. Now, 11 quite literally is the only roll we don't have. 11, 2, and 12. Yeah, Crazy Joe is acting accordingly. Oh, no, this is the Lobster. This is the base game. Last stream I played on Friday was the Cities and Knights version I had going. But yeah, I like both game modes. But I just feel like the base game is a little bit more accessible in terms of, you know, watching and playing just because the games don't last as long. Alright, so we can buy a dev card, and I guess that's probably our best course of action here. We're going to make use of our brick port, and that's going to be coming in clutch this game. And it's a knight, so I'm happy with that. Roll distribution. A little bit wonky. 1, 5, 1, 4, and no 3s. And yeah, I guess there has been a decent amount of 11s considering that it's not the greatest of rolls. Alright, so now red builds his road onto the 3-for-1. And yeah, this 10 is now coming in very clutch. Crim Ferret says having the 2 initial placements as 4th was on this board was insane. Somebody needs to feed green what they need to settle on the 3-for-1. Because if orange gets a 3-8, they are back in it. Yeah, I think even... Oh, yeah. Okay, well, green is done now, obviously, because I see orange was able to build there. Lobster, you never play base game. Only Cities and Knights for you. Cool. I do really like the Cities and Knights mode, though. Okay, I see... What is this person doing? Are these guys, like, working together or something? I think green just knows they're screwed this game, so they're just, like, trying to give someone else the win. I don't know. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay, I do like that roll, however... If we can somehow just get one... Oh, no, I would need 2 ore. Never mind. I thought I had an ore in hand already. Okay, in this case, let's just trade away brick. Let's get a dev card. Okay, 2 knights. I'm going to hold on to them still, just because I don't feel like I need to use them yet. Username fits Crazy Joe. Crazy Joe with the crazy trades. Okay, so 7 is rolled here, so it's likely I might be blocked, but I think orange, at this given moment, is a wee bit bigger of a target than I am. Okay, so they solo block orange is 9, which is nice. Ah, damn, and then a 6 gets rolled right after it gets taken off. I was considering just using the knight to move it back onto this 6 because this just opens up orange with so many more possibilities. And damn, dude, another 11. Dude, Crazy Joe, you gotta chill out, man. Like, if he actually... Dude, like, this guy's throwing the game. Why? Oh, man, so lame, dude. Like, if you're gonna do that, just leave the game. Well, I guess he did give me some good shit there, but... Still, dude, pretty lame. I think he's just working against orange, probably. Okay, let's build a road, and let's buy a development card. The 3-for-1 here would be very nice, but I mean, the 9-12 would also be good, I suppose. Let's start off with the dev card and just see what we buy, because if it is a road building card, I would want to save both of these cards instead. Okay, so it's a knight. I'm just going to use a knight, throw it onto the 6 here again, steal from orange, obviously. Because, I mean, I wouldn't have so willingly played one of my knights there if I didn't have 2 others in hand already. And of course 7 gets rolled right after I use my knight, so that's always lovely. And looks like orange is getting gang robbed, so this is awesome for me then. Crazy Joe is just being a crazy mate here with his wild placements and then his wild trades on top of that. Yeah, at this point, it would be nice to not trade with green, which I think I will stop doing that from now on, considering that it's really not too fair for orange. I'll mention that. Oh yeah, he's totally upset. Catan salt is real in this game here. Ooh, that 3 roll is awesome. Okay, no. Joe, you're done. You got to go to the crazy house now, Joe. Okay, trade with red. Red needs it. If red can somehow win, then, you know, whatever. Okay, so we got a city, but I mean, that's inefficient if we get rid of our sheep. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Should I trade away my sheep for a city? Okay, well, I mean, orange agrees, so let's just do that then. But I'm just worried about orange as well. Whatever. Let's just accept. Let's build that city. So this way I hold on to 2 extra sheep. But who knows if that's a misplay or not. All depends on what this orange guy is going to do. If he ends up rolling a 7, that would have actually been my best possible play because I gave him 2 resources, putting him at 8 cards basically. Alright, so red is using the knights now. Okay, blocks me, takes my sheep. So I'd rather him take a sheep than my wheat for sure. Aksheet, I'm definitely doing another game after this game. And if there's enough people in chat that are down to do a subscriber game, let's do that up because obviously we won't get any crazy Joes in our lobby if unless we got some crazy Joes in the chat here, like Joe Santoro. Who knows? You might be a pretty crazy guy. Okay, we'll do a 2-for-1 with orange. He's doing lots of 2-for-1s with me. Well, I guess I did a 2-for-1 with him last turn. So he buys a dev card. Okay, no, Joe, I'm done with you. You can trade with red. Maybe red can make a comeback. All right, definitely going to play the knight before we roll. I was just checking to double check I wasn't at 7 cards there. All right, back on the 6 it goes. And also worth considering placing it on the 9 because orange doesn't really have a wheat spot other than that. But I guess putting it on the 6 screws them harder for longest road. So I guess that's my reasoning. Okay, well, I guess I'll put it on both of them then. Well, it ultimately goes on the 9. Okay, I guess let's just buy a dev card. That's all we can really do here. Unless someone's got wood for sale, but I doubt it. Plot twist. Crazy Joe is Joe Santoro. Okay, another knight. I don't mind that, but I would have really liked to start getting victory points and that kind of stuff. And another 7. So hopefully they continue to block orange. Nope. Back onto me. They steal a sheep though, so I don't mind that as much. Damn, dude, 6. Lots of wood there for orange. And there's his well-deserved longest road. He's also sitting on a dev card. I don't think he's been able to play it if it was a knight because it wasn't his turn. Or, well, on his turn, the rubber wasn't on his spot. That's what I meant to say. Absolutely, we can. I would love to do a game with you as well. Oh yeah, no, sorry, I'm not trading with Crazy Joe anymore. Maybe in the late game if I get really desperate and I think I'm gonna lose. Which I mean, orange still has lots of potential to beat me though. It's definitely between me and orange, of course. Yeah, I suppose my next move is the 12 port because we do got the 2 excellent cities there. It's just okay. It's just going to be difficult because there's no wood. Well, barely any wood. I'm not going to use the knight before we roll because of obvious reasons. I'm at 7 cards there. But now we, of course, are going to be playing this knight. So we get that largest army, put it back on the... I'm going to put it on the 9 here now because I know Crazy Joe, or sorry, Orange has a couple woods in his hand still. And I don't know if he has any wheat, so blocking him out of the wheat might be a little bit more beneficial for us. Okay, so we can do a 2-for-1 here. I think we kind of have to and just buy a dev card since we're over our card limit right now. So let's 2-for-1 this away for an ore. Buy another dev card. Hopefully it's a victory point or something like that. It is another knight. All right then. Well, I suppose that means nobody's going to be stealing our largest army anytime soon. All right, so we're blocking our 9. Nice. Okay, I really wouldn't mind having a 4 or a 3 rolled. Ah, there we go. Called it. Oh yeah, green absolutely had better options for their seconds. Okay, enough, Crazy Joe. Yeah, he definitely had better spots than just that 6-3. I think he was just eyeing up that wood, and it gave him a woody. So Crazy Joe trades away his 4 brick for a wood then. Okay, at this point, I may as well just play a knight since we're already over our card limit anyway. I'm going to throw it on to orange again, solo blocking their 9 wheat. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so we can go for a city, of course. That would be awesome, putting us at 8 victory points. What we could also do is start spamming the development cards in the hopes that we can actually get some victory points, or like a monopoly would also be really nice. I'm thinking just getting the city right away. That'll be nice to get that guaranteed victory point. And then from there on out, maybe, I don't know, maybe if I, oh shit. Oh, dude, I screwed up there. Okay, so I guess we committed to victory points then. Sorry, development cards. As I was saying, I was trying to build a city. I accidentally buy development cards instead. Whoops. But I guess it's not horrible either. We do end up getting a victory point, which is super nice. It's kind of hard to multitask for me sometimes when I'm trying to do commentary and do the stuff I'm talking about at the same time. I don't have a 3 for 1 harbor. That's why I couldn't trade away 3 wheat. The only harbor I have right now is the brick port. All right, now we're getting gang robbed, of course. But that's okay. We got an excellent army going for us here. Still surprised that Orange hasn't been able to build a settlement here. Okay, well, but they do connect up their roads. Damn, 11. One of the only rolls we don't have. Orange wins probably? I don't know about that. Orange still has a lot of stuff they gotta do. They need 3 more victory points, whereas I only need 2. And Orange only has 1 city spot. Well, I guess they got a settlement and a city spot. It is absolutely close between me and Orange, though. Alright, Knight, get this damn thing out of here. Back on to the 9 wheat it goes. Oh, I should have noticed he was at 8 cards, so if I decided to not steal from him and I roll a 7... Okay, it doesn't turn out that way. But yeah, if he did... if I did roll a 7 there, then I would have prevented him out of discarding. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Okie dokie. I suppose let's just buy dev cards until we get another victory point. Because otherwise there's not really much else we can do here. Unless we can trade someone for an ore. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's first off buy 1 dev card, see what we get. Monopoly, that's nice. I'm just gonna buy another dev card. I'm really hoping for another victory point here. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so I think it's actually pretty likely that by my next turn, I should have enough resources to get a city and then win the game. Nine is awesome, especially when that's blocked there. Orange can lose longest road at any time. Red could sneak in behind. I don't really see how. Like, orange has so many roads compared to red. I don't really see how red would be able to catch up to them with the longest road. And there's 34 people in the chat, I see. So if you are stopping by for the very first time, I would like to formally welcome you to my Monday Catan streams. And if you aren't already subbed, I would very much so appreciate that. But of course you don't have to. Alright, let's see what we roll here. Nothing. And of course I haven't been really paying attention to what's been going on for rolls with my Monopoly in hand. I'm not going to use it this turn because I don't, I mean, there's not many resources out there anyway. I am, however, going to play my Knight just because. Just because we can only play 1 dev card a turn, basically. Okay, so what I'm going to do a 4-for-1 here for an ore. However, I'm just going to hold on to my resources and not buy a dev card because that'd be kind of a gamble. I would be relying on basically buying a victory point there. So I'm not going to go for those odds. 4 is an awesome roll. It gets me 1 step closer to victory. Or I guess 2 ores closer to victory, I should say. Yeah, and there's no way that orange can get 2 victory points in his turn here. So I think we're looking pretty damn good. And we're not even going to need to use this Monopoly, I think. And that's what I call a good game. Also, this is going to put me over 1,300 ELO. Because right now I'm sitting at like 1290 something. So I definitely should be over 1300 ELO at this point. All right, let's just throw it on the desert there for fun. All right, good games. Up against Grandmaster and 2 diamonds. Let's see what my new ELO ranking is. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Finally hit that 1300 ELO. This is my very first time doing that. Orange was also quite a high ranking. Let's take a look at that dice. Damn, that 10 was getting rolled nonstop. Weird, very weirdly skewed dice. Way more to the right than to the left, obviously. All right, guys, I'm gonna take like maybe a quick 2-3 minute break. And if there's anyone in chat who's down to play a custom match and we can get a subscriber game going, drop your usernames down in the comments and I will add you as a friend and then invite as many people as I can. Also, one thing I have never tried is the 5 to 6 person mode. So yeah, I've never actually played a larger game like that, so that would be kind of fun as well. All depends on whether or not we have enough people for it, totally. Sean, looks like you're down. Snooyan, that's a good username. I guess it's kind of like your first, your names, I guess, combined or something like that. It rolls off the tongue nicely. Oh, you're already on my friends list. I was going to try and add you. All right, guys, I'll be back in like 2 minutes here. Alright everyone, welcome back. Or I guess I'm welcoming myself back to the stream. I just poured myself a nice cup of tea, and I'm ready for another game of Catan. Hopefully a subscriber game. I know a couple people commented that they are down to join. So far we have Sean. But we will need, of course, at least one other player so we can get a 3-player game going. But hopefully we can get 2, so then we can get 4 people. I'll give it a few minutes. So anybody who's ready for a game, just comment your username and then I'll add you, unless I already have you, on my friends list. And then hopefully we can get a subscriber game going. Joe can play. Different Joe than Joe Santoro. I guess I gotta add you first here. Big Clayton. Joe, if you missed the game that I was previously in, I was up against somebody called Crazy Joe, and he was making some pretty crazy plays throughout the match. And I think he had a total of maybe 2 victory points at the end of the game. Alright, here I'll find Big Clayton. There you are. So we got Joe and Sean who's ready. And I remember there's someone mentioning earlier in the chat that they were down. Akshit? Or sorry, Akshit? I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but if you're still in the chat there and you're ready for a game, just send me your login stuff. Yeah, you missed it, but yes, hopefully most people can do better than 2 victory points. Yeah, I just found it funny because there was another Joe in the chat there earlier. Oh wait, here I'll add you again if you accidentally hit no. There's another Joe in the chat there, and we were all just joking that he was the crazy Joe the entire time. Gokhan, hello. Good to see you. Gokhan, if you are down for a subscriber game, let me know. Ah, that's all good. You came late. Yeah, I did already play one game. It was just an auto match, though. But if you have the base game of Catan on Catan Universe and you are down for a subscriber game, then that would be most excellent. Okay, so for now I'm just going to invite Sean and Big Clayton. And I do know Emrad is one of my subscribers. I do forget what their name is on YouTube, though. So if you are in the chat, I am going to send you an invite. Hopefully Emrad is also down. Gokhan uses mostly colonist.io. That is all good, my friend. The unfortunate thing about the computer that I'm using right now is for some reason colonist.io doesn't really work. Here, I'll just quickly show you guys since we got a minute here before maybe we can get one more person. If Emrad doesn't join, then we'll just do a 3-player game. But I'll quickly show you guys here when I go onto my browser. Here's colonist.io. So I always get this thing at the very top of the screen. Your internet connection was broken. Refresh browser to rejoin. Doesn't work. I've tried lots of many things. I've tried playing it in an incognito window. I've tried clearing my cookies and the cache thing or whatever you call it on the internet. Nothing works. So I don't know if you guys have a Mac and you've experienced this before and you know anything about it. Please let me know, because I would also love to be able to play on Colonist with you guys, because after all, it is free. But yeah, I've never seen that until now. Okay, so it looks like MRAD isn't able to join, so that is all good. We will play a 3-player game. So as soon as Big Clayton is ready, I will start up the match. Oh, there you go. All right, good luck, everyone. Well, good luck to Snooyan and Big Clayton, which is their real names are Joe and Sean. Damn, so Big Clayton gets the starting placement on this strange-looking board here today. Also, if you guys are still in the on the stream, I would politely ask you to at least mute the stream, so then you don't hear what I'm planning and thinking about during my turns, because that would obviously give you guys an advantage. But of course I can't control what you do, so you know, you can do whatever you want. All right. So blue decides to go with that 9, 5, 10 right off the bat, which I do think is a decent spot, but what I think is a lot better to go with at the very beginning here is probably the 6, 5, 11, just so you can secure that excellent wheat and that excellent ore spot. But I see orange decides to take the 6, 5, 12, which actually leaves open this 5, 4, 11 for me. So that might be quite nice, actually. Quite nice indeed. So what I'm thinking about then is if I go on the 6, 4, 3 and the 5, 4, 11, that'll give me decent wheat income and some great rolls for both wheat and ore. And it'll start me off with at least a road. Or I could start off with a dev card, either or. Alternatively, I could also take the 9, 5, 10, which actually I think might be slightly better, because the rolls are a little bit better for both the wood and the brick. And we could start off with a free road. So I'm thinking, yes, we'll start off with the 5, 4, 11. Point my road going this way because I think it's likely that that might still be open, this 8, 4, 10 here. And then I'm going to secure that 9, 5, 10 here. It's also arguable as to whether to open with the free road or open with the free development card. I think I'm going to go with the, well, obviously I'm going with the free road here. Just so we can try to get onto this 3-for-1 port ASAP. The only unfortunate thing about our rolls is that we are not on an 8 and we're also not on a 6, which of course are both two excellent rolls. So we'll see if that screws me over in any way. So I am relatively happy with their setup, but I'm also thinking as to whether maybe the 6-4-3 would have been better than my 9-5-10. I guess we'll have to wait and see how this game turns out then. The one thing worth mentioning as well in a 3-player game is if everyone is on the same hex, so for example this 5 here, that basically means it's never going to be blocked this entire game unless someone is really trying to prevent someone from getting that ore, because obviously they're going to be blocking themselves. Abba says that he was just about to say that you almost always want an 8 or a 6, especially in a 3-player game. And yeah, I mean, that's my only kind of regret with my placements I have here. But I mean, so far, good rolls. I'm liking that. Start off with a 5 and an 11. 5 is our best roll, obviously. But thankfully, this 8-4-10 is actually still open, so I'll probably try to expand to that at some point here. I'm considering whether to build my road to the 8-4-10 or the... I think I'm going to try and build onto the 8-4-10 first, just because that increases my production by quite a bit. Yeah, that's an obvious spot for blue to put their first road, considering they're on 2 brick spots, and it's the brick port. I assume I might get stolen from. Oh, okay. Nice block, because of course, right after that gets blocked, 10 gets rolled. Too bad, because we do need that brick. Damn, dude, 5 is going to be awesome for us this game. Let's see if we can swindle an ore, get an early city going here. I don't even know if anyone else has ore, so I'm going to just offer it anyway. Okay, orange accepts. Let's get that city. 5-4-11 for sure. I want to get more ore. Damn, immediate payoff. These 5s are looking juicy. And a 9, that is awesome. Getting quite lucky with my rolls so far here this game. An 8, okay. It's about time some 8s got rolled, I guess, for other people. But as soon as I can get that settlement there, that's going to be super nice. Yeah, who needs 6s or 8s? That's what I'm talking about, right? Yes, very juicy 5s I got this game. 4 is also very nice. All we need is a brick, but unfortunately our only brick spot is blocked at the moment. Give me a brick. I'll definitely do that trade. But yeah, I suppose orange doesn't have brick either. Maybe we can trade for blue's brick, since I know, of course, they have some. Ooh, damn, that's good. We're close to a city again. I really want a brick, though. So, blue, if you're interested. He's asking for 2 wheat, which I'll definitely do, but first I'm going to offer him just 1 ore, just in case he'd prefer that. Okay. Let's do 2 wheats for a brick. Alright. Let's get that settlement on the 8410. That's going to be helping us out big time. So now at least we will have a brick spot open always, because we're on both of the 10s there. And that is an unfortunate roll for blue. I was about to say that me giving them 2 cards put them over, but it actually didn't, since they were already at 8 cards. So it didn't even matter for him. And that is all good. Feel free to steal from me. I kind of expected that, considering my position here. Damn, I probably gave him that ore to build that city, or the ore he stole from me. So blue's looking super good. Gotta watch out for blue. I really wouldn't mind getting dev cards. So next up, of course I want to get on the 3 for 1, but that's only if we're able to get those rolls. Yeah, take longest road and army for an epic game. That would be very ideal. I love it when games turn out that way. Okay, there is no brick out there, so I suppose I'll just pass. What about wheat? Anybody got wheat for ore? Then I can buy a dev card. Nope. Alright. In that case, we pass. Another 5, so it's a couple wood I've missed out on, but I mean, I'm still liking these 5 rolls for sure. 12. Orange gets his single sheep. Lots of people looking for brick. And yeah, I don't think anyone has brick for sale. I think that trade that I just tried to make orange kind of revealed what I'm trying to do to him. Alright, so orange gets to build settlement on the 912 and the wheat harbor. So not bad for him. Okie dokie. Finally, we're on this 8, so that's at least really nice for us. Now we could trade away to get a wheat to get a development card, but I don't think there's any wheat out there. I would also really like a brick. Either one of those is what I'm looking for. But yeah, no, 8 isn't on any of those rolls then. Ugh. Okay, in this case, unfortunately, I'm going to have to trade away 4 of my ore, because obviously I'm not going to pass when I have more than 8 cards in my hand. Hopefully it's a knight. Too bad. Year of Plenty at least is a little beneficial. That can hopefully help us get the settlement onto the 3 for 1. Ooh, 4 is nice for my sheep. Bah. Yeah, I was kind of eyeing this 9-3-11 as a settlement spot as well, but looks like blue is going hard for that position. Ooh, 11 is awesome. 11 is so good for me. Oh man, another 11. Ooh. Oh baby. Okay, so we're close to getting. Actually, I could use the Year of Plenty to get 2 ore and then trade away my 4 sheep for a city. So that's definitely a possibility. But I really, really want to try and get um, onto the 3-for-1 as well. So then it doesn't feel so bad trading away 4 of my cards for things. Okay, let's do it then. We'll trade orange wheat. And with my Year of Plenty, I'm going to take 2 brick for a road and a settlement. And now we are looking mighty fine. 7, it's definitely going on me somewhere. Oh, I think he was commenting on my 11s. Yes, Gokon, I would have absolutely done a city if I wasn't able to trade there. But I think getting on the 3-for-1 is going to be super helpful for me. Then we just city up, hopefully get largest army at some point. But of course, I need to start buying dev cards for that to actually happen. And oh, damn, dude, 5 is so good. I don't think we'll be able to trade for an ore, but I'm going to try my damn hardest here. All right, my final offer is a brick and a sheep for 1 ore to get us the city. If not, we will buy definitely at least 1 development card, but possibly 2 development cards. Okay, no one's going to trade. Our first dev card is a knight. Yeah, let's just buy another. We're going to need to stockpile these knights anyway, so. Okay, 2 knights, that's going to be awesome to protect us. And I'm absolutely, whoever said that in the, dude's cruising, yeah. I am kind of cruising in this game now, given my position. What about the sheep button? Button? Oh, I guess you mean harbor, yeah. Oh, I guess they kind of look like buttons. Yeah, I mean, sheep harbor would be really nice, but I think what's better for me right now is just to get cities everywhere and the largest army. So 2 cities here and largest army, that'll put me at 9 victory points. So basically I just need 3 more cities and largest army, which I know that's a ways away from building all that stuff, but given now that we have the 3-for-1 here, it's not going to be as difficult. And we got 2 knights in our back pocket to help us defend. So I definitely got to put it on this 6 here, and I'm definitely going to steal from blue. Orange is kind of out of it this game. He's just kind of gotten blocked and was put in a unfortunate situation. But blue totally could get longest road and build more and be able to win the game as well. So thank goodness for knight. Oh, I guess orange has no cards there. Damn. And a 7. Okay. I wanted to keep it there. All gooch. Okay, let's put it on the 8 here then. Or I could put it on the 10. I'm going to put it on the 8 though, because 8 is obviously a better roll. Okay, and I take an ore from blue there. So I guess we may as well build a road. There's not really much else we can do here. I doubt either of these guys are going to trade, considering blue only has 2 cards and orange has 0. Damn, 4 is good for us. Gonna save the knight for now. 6, yeah, of course we don't have a 6. That is all a-okay though. I doubt anyone's gonna do a 1-for-1 with me, but it's worth it to throw it out there. Nope. Okay, let's buy another dev card. Hopefully it's a knight, but I think anything else would also be really damn good though. Yeah, road building is really damn good as well. That opens us up to potentially getting longest road. Well, of course we would take longest road, but I mean, in the long run, I think blue would beat me. That's a really good 8. Oops. Oh, damn, dude, these 5s are coming in clutch. Yeah, dude, no kidding. The roll, or the dice is kind of blessing us. The dice knows we're not on a 6, and the dice knows we have 2 spots on 5. All right, let's see what we got. 10. Okay. We need a wheat. Because if we get a wheat, then I can road build, followed by settlement. Anybody got a wheat? Yeah, I suppose not. I'll start heckling people. Stop heckling people about that. What about wood? Because wood, I could trade away 3 wood to get a sheep, and then I can still get that settlement there. Ah, no takers. Okay, I'm gonna stop asking then. Okay, honestly, I may as well use road building because we're only able to use 1 dev card per turn. Take that longest road. I'm also gonna build 1 more road on top of this. Or I could trade away my wood to get a wheat, buy a dev card. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna buy, damn, it's kind of tricky. Because even if I build 2 more roads, I'm still gonna be high on cards. Well, I guess I'll be at 6. I'm gonna go with my dev card here. Blue, okay, that's a nice victory point. Blue could absolutely steal our longest road from us. But, I mean, that would be lots of effort he'd be putting into roads then. Damn. Blue making some really good use out of his brick port. 8, that's a nice roll for us. All right. Let's see what we got. A 3. Of course, nothing for me. Okay, so I think I may as well buy a dev card because if we get a knight, then obviously we get that largest army next turn. So hopefully it's a knight, praying to the Catan gods, and it is a knight. So that means I got to use this one this turn. I'll put it here, back on the 6. And as much as I want to steal from blue, that would put them below 8 cards. So then if 7 gets rolled, they wouldn't have to discard. So I think in that case, I'll just steal from orange then. But I kind of feel bad because orange is so far behind at this point. Okay, 9 is good. Gets us a wheat. I am still aware that blue can build 2 more roads to take that road from us, though. There's 1, there's 2. Okay, so good for him. Now we need 2 roads. And damn, blue making a big comeback here. Okay, 4 is awesome for us. Oh, he's going to take the sheep. No, he takes the brick. Okay. Damn, okay. That's not as bad then. But yeah, I really got to pull off the win here before Big Clayton does. Ooh, 11 is good. Dude, if we can steal somebody's wood or brick, then we got the win. Because then we can build 2 more roads. But it trades in 8 brick. If I was tracking these guys' draws properly, I would know if I would know what orange's card he has is. Okay, I'm just gonna knight. I'm actually gonna put it on blue's 4 here. Ooh, damn. Okay. We could get a city, actually. Get a city instead of dev card. I think I may as well focus on that rather than trying to steal back longest road now. Because at least I can guarantee production here. Yeah, 9, 5, 10 I think is best. So now, yeah, blue would need to win on his turn here, and I think that's super unlikely. Ooh, that's a good roll for him, though. He would need a city or buy a victory point dev card. Oh, close. Yeah, fair enough. Blue tries to pull for the win. Super close. Always the worst when somebody wins through that. Wow, okay. I avoid getting stolen from, which is super nice. Bad roll, bad roll. Okay, well, hopefully blue doesn't pull off a miracle here. Five, that's awesome. Kevin asked if I got 4 more players to work yet, because if anyone was watching my stream on Friday, I could, for whatever reason, not get a subscriber game going. I'm sure 4 players does work because I didn't have any issues inviting these guys, and I did also invite a 4th player. We just couldn't get a 4th player into the game. But of course, yeah, 4 players is the preferred amount to play Catan with. Yeah, there was some weird bug or like glitch going on Friday. Looks like Blue is trying to be able to buy a dev card so they can get another chance at buying a victory point. Oh, damn. Damn. That's a clutch monopoly for them. Okay, so they just take the ore and keep it in their hand. Interesting indeed. 6, that is not a good roll for us. This is going to be a little tricky now. Damn it, dude. Of course, 9 is now blocked. Oh my god, dude. Blue has the win for sure. Wow. Dude, that Monopoly screwed me up. Well, even if he didn't use the Monopoly, I wouldn't have been able to build a city anyway. GG. He's got 2 cities in hand, damn. Damn, dude, that was a close game, though. I knew it was down between me and Blue, but he definitely pulled off a comeback quite well there. So I'm wondering if I should have put more focus onto actually stealing Longest Road from him. That was a super close game, though. Well, not for Orange, but me and Blue were definitely battling it out there. So, is there anyone in the chat now down to play another game? So then we can potentially get a actual 4-person subscriber game going here. All right, Kevin is in. Awesome. We could potentially play with, well, the 2 guys I was just playing with, if they're down for another game. Alexa asks, what is this? This is Catan Universe. So basically, dude, who's Cunt Cobbler? I laughed so hard when somebody added me with that name. They're wanting to play Cities and Knights, though. So if we can get 1 more person for Cities and Knights, then that'd be cool. But of course, we need that final person. All right, good night, Gokon. Thanks again for stopping by the stream. Kevin, do you have the Cities and Knights expansion? Because I'll play whichever version of the game, if it's the base game or Cities and Knights, just depending on if we're able to get enough people or not. So of course, if we're not able to get enough people for a Cities and Knights game, then we can just do another game of the base game. That is all good. Um, Jonas, would you be possibly interested in just doing a base game if we're not able to get enough people for cities and nights? Alexa is downloading the game. Excellent. Welcome to the Catan universe community. However, for the base game, I believe it costs around $5 because you're not able to play on different assortments of the base game map, basically. However, colonist.io is free, but unfortunately it's not really working on my computer right now for whatever reason. Okay, so I'll give it another minute here, just to see if anyone's down. But if not, then I suppose we will just do a base game. And also, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to be going to the bathroom, so I won't be too long. I'll see you guys shortly. All right, guys, I'm back. Oh, I see we're trying to get Tacky in here for a Cities and Nights game. I'll just give it one more minute just to see if they're going to join. If not, we are going to just do another base game, I suppose. Oh, Mihai, thank you for the love, my friend. I appreciate it. Yes, I see we got some new people in the chat. Interior. Xhawen, X, if that's how you pronounce it. I just received your friend invitation. Yes, Joe. Joe, I was in a game with you, right? Yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah, congrats on the win, dude. That was a close game. I definitely thought I was gonna be able to pull off the win, but dude, you slid right in. I think what I could have done to prevent you from winning was maybe I guess, putting more effort into stealing your longest road again. But I kind of ditched that part of my game at that point. But who knows? The game could have gone differently if I tried to focus more on that. So Hans just added me. Okay. Okay, so looks like people aren't joining. I don't know. Jonas, I think you're the host here in this game. So if we're not going to be ready to go here within a couple minutes, I'm going to try to set up a base game. If not, looks like ready. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do a Cities and Knights game. Pretty sure this is Jonas in the chat here. If you can read his name, it is quite excellent. Yes, big fan of your name. I'm not going to say it again, but... You'll play bass? Oh, I think you mean you. Yeah, sorry, you meant bass. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I thought you meant like bass, as in the bass guitar or whatever. Okay, so we're doing Cities Nights, and it's a 3-player game here. Right off the bat, I think 8-5-10 is probably the best, but my only worry is getting onto that wheat later on. But in a 3-player game, there's going to be lots more open positions. Oh, or do I take the 9-5-10? Because getting on the wood is also nice. I'm going to start off with the 8-5-10 because I think that's more of an obvious play. Oh yes, thanks for leaving chat, Jonas. I appreciate that. So you obviously don't see my cards. And also good luck. Yeah, I was thinking the 9-5-10 as well. But green takes the 9-5-10. Okay, so gray going twice in this position here. Which I think what looks pretty darn good is both the 6-11-3 and the 6-4-3. Or actually the 6-9-10 and the 6-4-3. That'll give him one of every single resource. And also decent roads as well. Toshi, good to see you, my friend. Just playing a round of Cities and Knights here. Alice says hi, YouTube. Hello, Daisy. I love ya. I assume that's what your username is supposed to be. The Catan gods have been treating me fairly well this stream so far. My first game was an auto match, which I did win. However, one of the players got kind of screwed. I think they only had 2 victory points that they ended up with at the end of the game. But nonetheless, I did pull off the win. Second game was a subscriber game, and it was actually very close between me and Joe Kammerer, who's still in the chat here. Very close game, and Joe Kammerer pulled off the win. But I was also pretty damn close. Okie dokie here. I need wheat, of course. Need that wheat bad. I really want to get also commodities for green, however. So I'm really tempted for this 8-4. Also, Toshi asks here. Sorry, I'll go through the chat after I decide on where to place, just so I don't waste people's time. I am leaning more towards the 8-4 just so we can get that for sure green commodity to upgrade. And it's also a decent wheat roll. It's between the 8-4 and the 9-4-11. The 9-4-11 at least will guarantee that I can get a knight active early on. And it'll also block gray out of potentially building a settlement here. Damn, dude, decisions indeed. Okay, I'm gonna go with the 8-4. However, that might be a misplay, leaving open the 9-4-11 here. Definitely gonna point my road down. Try to get a settlement onto the 3-4-11. That would be pretty good. And sorry, so back to your question, Toshi, about cities and knights. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a better game mode than the base game, but it is quite a bit different, and there's a lot more stuff going on. So basically, one of the main differences is the introduction of these damn barbarians, and the third dice here, as you can see. So 3 of the sides of the dice are black. The other 3 sides are both yellow, green, and blue. So whenever a black gets rolled, basically, the barbarians move up 1 spot. And as soon as the barbarians hit, you lose your city unless you're protected. Which I actually might do a brief little video just explaining the rules between the base game and Cities and Knights. Because I don't think there's like a quick explanation out there that I've seen on YouTube yet. I have seen one very in-depth explanation video, but it is pretty long. It is like 20 minutes, the one that I watched. But I mean, if you want to know everything about Cities and Knights, that's the video to watch for sure. Okay, time to start planning out my turns here. I need sheep, of course, to get my early knight. Nobody interested in that yet. Okay, definitely upgrade science. Definitely build a road to get on the 3-for-1. That'll be excellent. Oh yeah, yeah. I figured your Daisy that your username was actually named after Daisy the game. And interesting. All right. Sorry guys, I'm gonna focus a little bit more on my game here rather than the chat, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna not respond to you guys, of course. All right, we got our knight, which is awesome. I am, however, gonna try and trade someone for another sheep, because if we can get another sheep, then we can obviously, oh, there we go. Then we can obviously get the settlement here as well. So I'm gonna build my knight here, activate our knight. And here comes a settlement. And just like that, we have 0 resources in our hand. Seven, nothing happens there. Also back to Toshi, what you were saying. I suppose sometimes there is more randomness in Cities and Knights compared to the base game. for example, like all the different progress cards, there's quite a bit more of them compared to like just the 5 development cards in the base game of Catan. So I suppose you could argue that as well. But in the late game, when it starts getting a lot more complicated, the strategy becomes a lot more important, I find. But I truthfully haven't played enough Cities and Knights for me to make a definitive opinion on that. And I see I picked up a road building card, which is actually quite nice indeed. So I'm thinking about using it, obviously, to get on the 3-4-11 at some point. Ooh, that's actually tempting. I'll do that trade with green. I know that's going to get them a settlement here, most likely. Yeah. But I really wouldn't mind getting more ore. Getting a city on this 8-5-10 is going to be helping me out big time. Because then that opens up the commodities for both the blue and yellow, which I can't really remember what they're called. Wedding. Unfortunate for me. I'll just give them two woodies. Oh yeah, I see if I did get more wood, I could have plowed to the 9-4-11. Yeah, unfortunately that is no longer in the bag since green has placed on the 9-4-2. But good thinking though. That would have been quite the play for me, building 1, 2, 3 roads and then getting settlement. That would have been gnarly. Oh, damn. Okay, so that's quite the play for gray. They build a city, meaning that the barbarian strength is obviously higher than our active knights. So this means we're all going to be losing a city, which is going to be beneficial for gray in the long run since they're only going to lose one of their cities. So if we can avoid to roll a black and we can roll a 5, then that would be best, of course. But nope, no such luck there. All right, so gray definitely gets the W with that, and he decides to lose his 6-4-3 city. That is a wee bit unfortunate. I was thinking about using road building because I don't want someone to use the spy and then take it from me, but there's no progress cards out there for the other players anyway. Okay, so 7 gets rolled. I think you should obviously be stealing from gray in their position here. Unfortunate that gray also has to discard though. So I suppose our plans have kind of changed now that we are out a city. I'm going to try and get a city, but this time I'm going to build it on the 8-5-10 just because it's better for that income. However, that does mean I'll miss out on the green commodities. But I suppose that's kind of the price we're willing to pay here. Okay, I am going to use my road building card. May as well just continue this way. Oh, the Deserter, the biggest dick card there is, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that was obvious they're going to take Gray's Knight there, since it's already active. This also prevents Gray from chasing away the robber on their turn here, so I'm liking that. And damn, dude, what is with these sixes? 4 sixes rolled. Let's start turning those rolls into 8s, please. All right, Gray is able to build another knight. All right, there's a 5 for me. So I can build a knight and activate it if I really want. Or I can just hold my cards and hope to build up enough to get a city. So I guess I'll do that, actually. I really don't even need a knight at this point anyway. The only reason I would activate my knight is to tie people for the victory point. Okay, at least I avoid getting stolen from, which is nice. I do feel like I'm in a pretty weak position anyway, so that would have hurt a lot to get stolen from there. Ah, there's an 8. I like that a lot. Thank you. Thank you, dice gods. Okay, so 4 obviously gets us a city, but I would need to activate my knight as well. Otherwise, we're losing that city right again there. All right, let's see what we get. Another 6. Well, damn. I think I'll hold onto my card still. I could activate my knight. Actually, I may as well consider it, actually, because if I don't, I basically am giving green the victory point. This at least forces green to activate their other knight, but I'm sure gray will be trying to do the same thing as well. That's a really good roll for us. The 4 is nice. Ten is all right. I'll take that. That actually gets us a settlement here. Oh no, there goes our wheat. Classic. And there goes both knights to be active for gray. And gray is just taken off big time here with his plays. He's one city improvement away from the blue metropolis. 7 is awesome. I like that roll a lot. What I could do is bounce around. Yeah. Let's bounce around the robber here. I don't even care if my knight isn't active. It's not going to do anything for me. Let's steal from gray twice. And I'll ultimately put it here. And yeah, I'm going to steal from gray one more time. If we can get a wheat, then we can build a settlement. I suppose I could do a 3-for-1, actually, which I may as well just do if no one wants to trade me. Not going to do 2 ore, though. That's not worth it for me. All right, we'll get rid of our ore. There's settlement here on... Yeah, it's better on the 4-3-11 for sure. I could have eventually built to the 6-3-12 actually. Still have the potential to do that though. 9, that's nothing for us, unfortunately. All right, look at green go. They upgrade their knight. So they're tied for knight points. I could very well be stolen from here. But ideally, they would steal from green since green is a bigger threat to gray's knight game. Okay, they're bouncing it around. Steals from green, probably going to go on the 10 here, and then I might get stolen from. Okay, bounce it on the 5. One more bounce, then probably to the 10. If they steal from me, then they get a guaranteed commodity card. But thankfully they don't. But right now, without a city, this commodity card is useless. Alright, and of course gray is able to activate both of his knights and upgrade it. So that's a big play. Gray can very well get the victory point here. Okay, they don't though. I'm definitely placing it back on gray. The 6 here is the best spot, especially since green's knight is not active. Ooh, I'll take an ore. That'll hopefully help us in getting the city back that we need. Ah, really good block for me, considering 6 got rolled. Yeah, and then gray runs away with that victory point there. Lots of 7s being rolled here. Yeah, 8 7s so far this game, which is unfortunate. Please don't steal our ore. I'd rather him take his cloth back. Okay. Well, thankfully they steal from green. The guard, hello there. Nice of you to stop by again. Commercial harbor, so I'm forced to give him a damn cloth, of course. We were playing some base games of Catan earlier, but we got enough people to actually play a Cities and Knights version, so we are now doing that as well. Okay, I guess I got a pass here. Really need 4s and really need 8s. Really want that damn city back. Awesome. That's a great roll. Once we at least get our city back, I think we got a pretty good shot at coming back in this game here. Sucks for green. They have to discard. It's going to go back on this 6 for sure. Or I could potentially put it on their 4, because that would block them out of wheat. I think I might do that instead, actually. Obviously stealing from gray. And get a sheep. Okay. Now, hopefully we can roll a 4. Yeah, cities and knights is actually quite a bit of fun. It is definitely a bit more complicated, though, and the games absolutely last longer than a base game of Catan. In the late game, there's quite a bit more going on in terms of strategy, so it's a little bit more tough to plan out your turns, I find. But yeah, I would totally suggest trying this mode. And what I actually might do, I've mentioned this a couple times here, is just making a quick little video basically explaining the differences in the rules between the base game of Catan and, the Cities and Knights version. Okay, I think we should... Yeah, I'm going to trade away my sheep for wheat, activate our knight, and hope to roll a 4, so then we can actually get our city back. If we build a city without having an active knight, that's a pretty risky play. So I want to make sure that I at least have one of them active. Damn, 7 for green. They unfortunately have to discard. Hopefully, if they steal from me, they steal my only wood. Crap, of course not. Now they're blocking my 4. Dude, I swear if 4 gets rolled now, I'm going to be chapped. Damn, dude, these guys are getting so many blue progress cards. I'm jealous. Very jealous of that. I am thankful that it's moving off of my 4, though. I really need that open. Spy. Okay, so they take their only progress card, I suppose. I wonder what it was. Dude, really? More 6s? Look at that. 7 6s and only 3 8s. If that was vice versa, I'd be laughing right now. Damn, another 6? Really? Dude, gray is just gonna run away with the win. He's probably got the Metropolis now for blue. Okay, what the hell, man? 3 6... Dude, like, this... Gray is the devil. 3 6s in a row. Gray... Okay, there's a sign here. Like, really? Dude, if I could roll, like, 3 8s in a row, I would be ecstatic. God damn it, Saboteur. Okay, I only have to get rid of 1, though, so that's not horrible, actually. Yeah, their gray gets his Metropolis. 7 would be excellent. 8 would be excellent. 4 would be excellent, but it's an 11 after all, which I suppose the one lonely brick there is a little bit nice. Oh, there we go. We need 8. Thank you. Thank you, game. Now we just need a 4. Damn, dude. All these guys are getting, like, all these progress cards. Green. I've only gotten one green progress card this game. Slightly unfortunate. Okay, Merchant Fleet. The crappier version of the Merchant. Yes, Daisy, you cursed me with that. The god of the random comment there. So, you are to blame, I suppose. Just kidding. 5. Eh. Very mediocre. I suppose let's build a road. Because I don't want to get over 8 cards. Oh, 8. I love you, 8. However, it does put me at 8 cards. Okay, green gets their city back now. So they're looking kind of scary as well, especially since they got their city on the 9-5-10 there. Oh my god. Really? Really? Now we have to discard. I'll get rid of those just because obviously I don't want to get rid of my ore. As soon as 4 gets rolled, we got that city. Solo blocking the 2. Oh no, he's going to be bouncing it around, of course, with his knight. Really hope he doesn't target me. Well, I mean, I suppose we do have 1 ore to spare, but I would definitely prefer it not to get stolen from. Okay, 4, baby. Let's go. Let's go. 6, of course. Okay, we do get this. Mining. Oh, I would have preferred the irrigation, of course. So, yeah, let's think of it. Mining, that gives us 2 ore. We got a 3 for 1. We can't really do much with that, so I guess we'll just pass. Unless we can do 3 ore for 2 wheat with someone. Highly doubt it, though. Alright, we will pass then. Dude, really? More 6s? This is ridiculous, man. Gray's just laughing his way to victory at this point. I'm going to comment that. Okay, I'll take another card there. A crane really isn't good at all for me, since I can't even use it right now. Damn, that's brutal. Okay, of course he's going to spy from me. Take my frickin' mining. Wow. This game sucks right now. Okay, maybe I should have used my mining on my turn then. But I couldn't have done anything with it anyway, so I guess I could have just used it so then he didn't use the spy on me, but that's really all I was going for there. Yeah, this is just a blowout game at this point, and it's all because of the 6. I guess he did make that play in the beginning to build the city, which was able to destroy both mine and green city. Oh, dude, this is a GG. Yeah. One thing I do find about cities and knights compared to the base game is that more often than not, it seems like the games are a little bit less close than the actual base game, which is kind of unfortunate, since the close games are what make Catan actually interesting. But if I do have the time, I am going to be doing one more base game, I think. So once again, if there's anyone in the chat here who's down to play a subscriber game in the base game, that is always going to be an option. Dude, it's totally over, man. And he takes away my road, of course. Oh, no, he took away his... No, he's going to take away my road, of course, with that diplomat. Dude, this is 100% over. Even if, like, I got my exact rolls that I would want, like, there's no way that I would be able to actually come back from this. I have never played the Traders and Barbarians game. The only versions I guess I've played is, of course, the base game, Cities and Knights, and Seafarers. I'm not very familiar with Seafarers, though. There we go. We need that so bad. Finally. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to quit. He's taking our wheat. No, I'm not going to quit, obviously. But, dude, this just sucks, man. Literal GG. This game is over. Never mind. Of course, as soon as we get our wheat, it all gets taken from me. There goes a city. So literally all Gray needs is one more Metropolis and then 2 more victory points on top of that. So he'll likely be able to get another victory point through the Barbarians here. Like, I think even if I worked together with Green and gave Green all my resources, there'd still be no way for me to come back from this. I'm just going to pass and hopefully this game ends soon. There you go, more 6s. Just give Gray the victory. Well, at least Gray has to discard now because of the 7. And the crappy thing is that I don't really think there's much we could have done in terms of plays to actually make myself in the running for the victory. Other than when I got the mining card, I should have used it so Gray doesn't steal it from me. But I mean, that's kind of hard to tell, actually. Okay, so yeah, Gray, all he needs is the Metropolis there and he wins. And look at these 9s as well. Of course, 6 and 9 are the two rolls I'm not on. This game is awful for me right now. 4, oh goody. Let's hope no one takes my wheat again. Okay, there they go with yet another city. Oh, and just to add on top of that, they take away my road. Oh, and to add on top of that as well, now we roll a 7. Now we're not even able to get our frickin' city back. Yeah, I guess I gotta go here. Steal from Gray. Fun game, really fun. Okay, I kind of hope that Gray wins on his turn here so we can get this over with. This is very painful for me. Well, at least Green takes away the merchant from Gray. So that's at least good for Green. Oh, thank you, Vigard, for your kind wishes. I hope you have an excellent night as well. Damn, dude, more 9s. Look at the dice. 13 6s and 12 9s. Damn. Okay, please. No, he's not going to be able to win yet. Okay, now maybe he can. Merchant and second Metropolis. There you go. GG. Get this over with. Well, that wasn't such a good game for me. But I hope you guys at home enjoyed watching. Like, look at the dice stats, man. This is ridiculous. Of course, yeah. Well, I guess that's the game for you. Like you said, Joe, sometimes you just get beat by the dice. Okay, anyone down for a base game? If not, I might just do one more auto match and then that'll be my last for the night here. Just gonna figure out if I do have enough time for one or not. I'll be back in about 4 minutes here, guys. or 3 or 4 minutes. All right, hello people, I'm back. Oh, Jonas, that is all good, my friend. I was a wee bit salty with those rolls, but I mean, that's just kind of the way that Catan goes there. The most salty I got in that game was when I finally rolled a 4 to get the 2 wheat for my city, and then of course you had the resource monopoly for it. But of course, not blaming you for that, that's just the way she goes. So, if we can get 4 people here for a base game, let's absolutely do that up. So Daisy, if you want to drop down your username in the comments, then I can add you. Same goes with you, Rui. Sorry, however you pronounce your name. I might be butchering it. So Kevin's down for a base game. Daisy is. Joe says auto match. I will only do auto match if we're not able to get 4 people in for a subscriber game. But yes, you're right. I should continue trying to push for that ELO, considering I finally hit 1,300 here today. Okay, I'm going to add you, Daisy. Dead Zyla. Zilia. There you are. Yeah, 3-player games of Cities and Knights, I guess, does get a little savage. Because then you can't really spread out, your progress cards with what you get. You can't really spread it out as much with who you're targeting, I guess. And same goes for base game. Like 4 players, I would definitely say is superior than 3 players. But of course, it's nice to have the option to play with only 3 players as well. So far we got Kevin in for base game and also Daisy in for base game. Rui, I'm totally down to play if you can drop down your username. If not, Jonas, would you be possibly down to play a subscriber base game? And yeah, as I said, if we're not able to get 4 people, I might just do an auto match then. How does it work? The base game? Oh yeah, yeah. I guess you said you haven't played the base game in a while. Well, I mean, if you're able to play cities and knights, it's quite a bit more simple. Basically, there's dev cards instead of knights, and it's to 10 victory points, of course. Okay, I will try to invite some people, see if we can get people to join. So Dead Daisy there. Kui, I'm pretty sure that's you, Kevin, because I have played with you before. Oh, I just invited you, Jonas. Oh, everyone's in here. Okay, so as soon as we're all ready, I will start her up. Going to set the turn timer for 130 seconds. Okay, sorry, yeah, I misunderstood your comment there, Jonas. Yeah, I would assume you know how to play the base game if you know cities and knights, of course. All right, as soon as you're ready, I will start up the game. Oh, Jonas has left. Damn, 3:24 a.m. for you, Daisy. You're a trooper. For me right now, it's 5:25 p.m., so it's almost dinner time here. Okay, re-invite you. Oh, sorry, Akshit or Akshit. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Um, Unfortunately, this is probably going to be my last game of the night here, just because I gotta go have dinner and all that stuff after. I mean, if uh, if Mr. Cobbler here, okay, there we go. All right, good luck, everyone. Sorry, Akshit. I'll be back next week for another stream. I'm actually not going to be doing it on Monday though because I am busy on Monday next week. So I'll probably figure out another day next week that we can do that. All right. So Brown here has the first starting placement, and it's pretty damn obvious what you should be picking, of course. 695, the best rolls and the best distribution of resources, obviously, with the ore wheat cheap. Excellent rolls as well. So I think that's a no-brainer. For second placement, I think the 694 is pretty powerful. But getting onto this other ore spot would be pretty darn good as well. Thank you for the good luck as well. I think you could also argue that the 8-5-10 is a pretty darn good spot as well in Gray's position, which they ultimately take. So that's looking pretty darn good for them as well. Now I feel like I'm in a wee bit of a predicament because there's some really good stuff going on here. I think the 694 is probably best for me, but of course I also want to consider the 8-10-3. I think I'm gonna go with the 694 just so I fully close off this wheat spot, basically make it awkward for anyone else to get onto the 6 wheat. However, what I didn't just realize now is that this leaves up the 8-4-3. So someone could absolutely take that as their second placement, get that free road, and then I would be cut off here. So I think I'm still going to go with a 6-9-4, and then I'm aiming to get somewhere onto this 6 ore, because combined 6 wheat and 6 ore is going to be super good for us. I'm going to point my road this way, though, because I think it's more than likely that someone's going to take the 8-4-3, getting the free road, and then pointing down here for the wood harbor. So if I pointed my road in this direction, I absolutely would have been cut off, I'm thinking. So better not to waste a road. Oh, I actually didn't even realize either that the 8 and the other 8 are both ore and wheat. So I think that's probably Orange's best option here. He takes the 8-10-3, as I expected, and I imagine he's combining that with the 8-4-3. And he's got two pretty good options for 3-for-1 ports as well, being, of course, here and here. Okay, but he points his road upwards instead. Oh, damn, interesting. I think they are missing out here. I think Orange should have tried to get onto that wheat ASAP, because that's kind of a waste of a road. Somebody's definitely taking this 8-4-3. However, it's not going to be me, because I really want this ore. I think I'm going to go with 6-3-11. That gives me a free dev card right off the bat. Point my road here towards the 11-12 to get onto the 3-for-1. Also, going here blocks off the other two spots for getting onto the 6 ore. So I'm really happy with that. The only thing we're missing, though, is brick. But I think that's a small price to pay given our coordinated ore and wheat setup here. Yes, I agree. I think that was a bit of a misplay by Orange. I think their obvious spot should have been the other 8-4-3. Okay, so damn, dude, I just realized I don't think Gray is going to be taking this 8-4-3 because they need the ore. But oh, yeah, there's no good ore spots for them either unless they go on the 3-for-1. Okay, so they go to the 5-9-10. So, dude, this is leaving Brown with like an incredibly powerful setup, I think. They start off with a free road. They have really good wheat rolls. Well, really good ore wheat sheep rolls, I should say. And they start off with a free road. So I'm definitely thinking Brown has the best setup on this board here. Yeah, Orange could have had a monster setup with the 8-4-3, but now I think the monster setup is really being given to Brown here. I don't want to discredit my 2 6s, though. Those are also pretty beastly. Yeah, obvious pick there for Brown. Now, what would suck horribly is if Brown was able to get another road after their free road and cut me off to this 3-for-1. That would be absolutely tragic. And yeah, I think Gray is also going to have a very tough time. Well, actually, now that I look at it, if Gray can get onto this sheep harbor, that is going to help them out quite a bit because they're on a 9 and 5 for sheep. And look at that. First roll, the game is a 12. Damn. Okay, so for now, Brown is definitely trying to get onto that 3-for-1 first. But I am going to keep my eye on Brown just in case they're able to get the resources to cut me off there. Ooh, that's good. Okay, let's see if anyone has an ore to trade us, then we could get a very early city. However, if not, I'm of course just going to buy a dev card. Okay, dev card it is. Last offer here is a sheep for ore, but I doubt anyone's going to want that. All gooch. Let's buy that dev, and let's pass. Road building, that's awesome. So I think what I should be doing with my road building card here is, of course, getting one over here onto the 3-for-1, and also just getting one right here just to open up another settlement spot for me. And yes, yeah, you're definitely right. Road building card is kind of a dream, especially in the early game. Late game, road building definitely doesn't have nearly as much value, but like in my position here, road building is like a glorious card to get. Okay, before we use the road building card, I'm gonna see if someone can trade us a brick, just so we can have that in our back pocket for when we can build a settlement there. Doesn't look like it though. No. Okay, let's use road building. And I think I should just buy another dev card because I'm sure we're going to be targeted first here if a 7 does get rolled. So knight, that's really good. I was hoping for that. Nice, 3 again. That gets us another sheep. Carla, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Nice to know that people actually watch the streams after, the stream is done. That's why I keep it on there rather than like deleting the stream after it's done. Well, oh god. Okay, no, they're trying to get on the 411 there. There was one stream I did delete just because like my computer was acting like very poorly and everything was laggy and glitchy, so I got rid of that one. And ooh, Brown gets cut off. Damn, that was a power play. Okay, 7 gets rolled. I'm going to be blocking this 8 wheat without a doubt. But I'm also concerned about orange a little bit. But for now, I think it's obvious I should be putting it on this 8 wheat and stealing from gray. Okay, anyone want a dev card? I will give you a development card for a road. Sounds like a fair deal to me. Gray obviously doesn't have it. Okay, nobody's interested, I suppose. Okay, yeah, let's just buy another dev card then. Victory point ain't bad. A year of plenty actually would have been really good there because we're really needing that brick. Okay, wood is helpful at the very least. 11, nice. We get a wheat there. Cool. Really hope that we can acquire a brick somewhere on our coming turns here, because I really want that 3-for-1 ASAP. 2 8s in a row, damn, dude. I doubt anyone has brick for sale. Nope. I'm not going to use the knight. However, I'm very scared of orange in this situation. Yeah, they're looking to build there for sure. That is not worth doing it for me right now. Unless they gave me a brick, of course, but they're not going to be willing to do that in exchange. I mean, I'll throw it out there if they give me a brick, but that's not going to, they're not going to accept. Four, so that's another wood. Honestly, wouldn't mind a 10 or a 3 to get rolled just so it gets some brick on the board. 6, of course, I'm never going to complain about 6s. 6 is god tier for me. No, definitely not going to give you that deal. 8, damn, dude. That's rough. Well, actually, not that rough. Okay, once, I'm not going to be that desperate just yet. Sheep and wheat for a brick. Okay. Oh, okay. Should it? I'm going to do this with brown rather than orange because I think brown is a bigger target than... Wait, what is... Okay, so orange, I give them a wheat and a sheep rather than an ore. Yeah, maybe actually I'll do it with orange. I know that's going to give them probably a settlement there, but I'd rather keep my ore. I'm tempted to do it with brown instead, but ultimately I'll just accept here. Get me that settlement. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, my next course of action is 100% getting cities. I want a city on this 6-3-11, and then, of course, the 6-9-4 after that. Joe said silver has moved as your favorite to win because of the sheep port. And yes, that's what I was saying earlier in the game, that I was kind of scared about them getting the sheep port with the 9 and the 5 for their sheep. That would be very dangerous. Okay, 7 gets rolled. I imagine I'm likely to be stolen from. However, I got the knight, so I can just move it back over again. Take my wood if you're stealing from me, please. Wood. Please, wood. No, they take our ore. Damn it. Damn. That gives brown a city. Beast. Power move. Immediate payoff for brown as well. Damn, dude. I think this is a fairly even game so far, actually. That city that brown just got is kind of scaring me. Yeah, let's definitely play the knight. I think I'm just going to move it onto the 5, actually, since it blocks everyone but me. However, putting it back on the 8 here is very tempting as well. Ooh, what to do, what to do. I don't know. Let me know if you would have put it on the 8 or the 5. I think I'm going to go with the 5, just because I'm a little bit scared of Brown's production now. And I'm going to seal from Brown for sure. Ooh, that's good. Give me that ore back. Oh. Okay, any ore for sale? Then I can get the city. If not, I think I'll just hold on to my cards. Or I could buy... can't do 2 sheep, but I can do a wood and a sheep. Come on, Brown. Yeah. All right. So we got a city. However, what I'm giving him is probably going to be very helpful for him to get that settlement there. But it is very nice to get that city on the 6-3-11. And the best part about somebody rolling a 7 when you have no cards is that they can't steal from you. So that is not too bad. Even though it kind of sucks that a 7 gets rolled right after I use my knight. Yeah, that seems like a pretty obvious spot to block when you're not Brown or me. Okay, Brown rolls a 7 now, so it's the robber's just going all over town here. Okay, so they block my 9 sheep. Not too bad. Still got both my 6s open, so I'm happy about that. Ooh, that is nice. 6 is being blessed with us this game for sure. One more 6 and we got our second city here. That would be extremely lucky if we got it though, this turn. 4 instead. Okay, I'm just going to hold on to my cards. I was going to try and trade for someone's sheep to buy a dev card, but I am just going to hold. City for orange. Damn. Orange is doing pretty well for themselves, considering that I thought it was a misplay for them not to take the 8-4-3. And we got nothing for 5. Brown is scary when they're sitting on 3 development cards. Ooh, yeah, baby. Love the 6s. So now we got another city here. I'm not going to do that deal at the moment. I would consider it in the future, though. I think I might do that deal, actually. How scared am I of... Oh, he retracted his offer. Okay. I think I would have done that deal, actually, just to get the 1 sheep. Okay, we got our second city, which is awesome. I might actually try... Oh, actually, I would rather if someone gives me a brick. If there's any brick for sale. Nope. Because this settlement spot is looking very juicy as well if we're able to get the resources for it. More importantly, though, I think we should be focusing on buying dev cards. Oh, that's 6. Dude, we could get another city. All right, I'll definitely take a sheep for wood. Okay, another 5, so it's nothing for me. Lots of sheep out there now. No can do. So I suppose if we don't get any sheep by our turn here, oh, that's tempting. Let's see if they can give me a brick instead. I guess they're thinking about it. Suppose they probably needed that anyway. So there's a city, a second city for brown now, which is a little scary. 7 gets rolled. It's going back on this 6 for sure. I just hope that if they do steal from us, they steal a wood. Damn, that sucks. They take an ore instead. People got to realize as well how dangerous brown is sitting on 3 development cards. Okay, I'm hoping for a 9 or a 3 here, and then we would buy 2 development cards. Seven would actually also be good, of course. Ah, awesome. Or should I say awesome? And I see that there's some brick out there as well that people just got. So hopefully if somebody wants to trade me a brick, he's asking for a 2 for 1. I am going to offer him 1 for 1. See if brown can be convinced here. Okay, I can give you 1 ore for 1 brick. I, however, am not so inclined to give you a 2 for 1, though. But I might consider it. Yeah, I mean, we may as well. This puts me way ahead as well, which I gotta realize. So even though I am doing a 2 for 1 here, I'm gonna get a settlement and a dev card, which is gonna be nice. So I will reluctantly accept that trade. Oh, whoops. Okay, never mind. I could, yeah. I miscounted my sheep and wheat there. Never mind. Settlement is still good, though. There's a knight, as expected. I assume they were going to block my 6 here, which sucks, of course. Okay, so there's more brick for brown. Really got to watch out for brown. Now they get a settlement, and they got the 2 for 1 brick. So brown is in the running for both longest road and largest army, which is super scary. So I really hope people start realizing that as well. I know it's going to go back onto this 6. I hope they steal from brown now. Awesome. Good steal. I'm pretty sure it's between me and brown here. I really hope that orange can get the longest road and prevent brown from getting it. Okay, 6 or 11, please. A 9. Okay. Damn, that is a lot of wheat for brown. Ah, not doing a 2-for-1. Okay, let's buy a dev card. Knight would be good, but also a victory point would be pretty good too. Joe says that was probably a mistake on my part by giving him the lead on the knight race. Yeah, you very well might be correct there, but I was kind of desperate to get the settlement there. Also, I totally miscounted my hand. I forgot that I was giving him both a sheep and a wheat, forgetting that I was going to not be able to buy a dev card on top of that. But, dude, 11 and 6 just got rolled, so that is huge for me. And a 9. Damn, dude. Some excellent rolls. So I will be playing the knight. Oh, okay, so gray plays the knight first, steals from brown. Interesting. There's a city for gray, yeah. Okay, so it's debatable as to whether I play the knight before or after I roll. I think before here. I'm already over my card limit, so it's not like it's gonna... I guess it would screw me over out of one more card because I'd be at 12 rather than 11. If a 4 did end up getting rolled, then that would be one more resource I'm missing out on, since I could 3-for-1 that away. Now I'm thinking of putting it back here, but I don't know. The 9 here just seems really damn good for brown, so I might just solo block him. I take a wheat from them, so that's not bad at all. Okie dokie, I can get a city. But I think, yeah, dude, I definitely need to get dev cards because I'm really racing against brown here for largest army. Yeah, maybe brown doesn't have a second knight, but I mean, I really got to push for the knight because all I need is one more to get largest army. Hopefully this is a knight. Excellent. Now, should I buy a second one? I'm thinking yes, just to reduce our hand size. Alternatively, I could just trade away 3 wheat for an ore and hold, but then I could get stolen from and whatnot. And I could get a victory point here, which would be really good. If not, like road... Ooh, victory point it is. Oh, so we got the win, basically. Unless, okay. So, yeah, hear me out. Brown, if brown is sitting on 3 victory points, all they need is longest road, but that is extremely unlikely. I assume they probably got at least 1 victory point in their hand. They're probably sitting on a monopoly as well, I'm guessing. Toshi, unfortunately, this will be my last game for the evening because it's almost dinner time for me here. But thanks for stopping by anyway. That last game I played with you, I think was last Monday. That was very close, I remember. I didn't realize how close you were actually to winning, and that the final block kind of secured my win. Because the final, yeah, never mind. Anyway, just, yeah, last game I played with you is awesome. Okay, that's a year of plenty for brown. Okay, we got this in the bag. Ooh. Oh, I may have jumped the gun on that GG there. If they're sitting on 2 victory points and they build a settlement, then that's GG for brown. So please do not trade him. I guess that would make for a very interesting end to this game, though. All right, there's a definitive GG there. I'm curious if Brown has 2 victory points or not. Oops. All right. Well, I suppose that is a good way for me to end the stream. One final victory. I am going to see if Brown had 2 victory points, though. No, they didn't. They were sitting on other things. Weird. I wonder what they had. I'm guessing they probably had Monopoly there. Damn. Well, good game regardless. Those 6s helped me out a lot. So that was really nice for me. Yeah, dude, those 6s came in clutch for sure. Those were very helpful. But I mean, that's kind of the power of the combined ore and wheat when you're on 2 of the same roll. It's it's an unreal combo, and especially if you're able to snag a 6 or 8 with that, it is very, very powerful. And with that said, guys, yeah, dude, Jonas, I got you back with the 6s in this game for sure. Yeah, what goes around comes around, I guess. Wait, really? Brown had 2 victory points and 9 points? I thought when I looked up the the stats afterward, I didn't see the victory points on there. Oh yeah, dude, definitely, Kevin. I would have been a little bit more inclined to trade with you had you not done that. But don't worry, I make that mistake all the time, like building stuff before trying to trade with people. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for stopping by once again. Next Monday, I will not be doing a stream just because I have plans for Monday. So instead, I might do it, I don't know, Tuesday or some other day next week. I haven't decided yet, but just don't rely on me showing up next Monday. I might post a video instead of doing a stream then. But yeah, Mondays afterwards, going forward, I should be doing it every single Mondays. So feel free to stop on by. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying, Kevin, with you were trying to get one final dev card pull for the victory. All right, well, I hope you guys have an excellent week. And yeah, that was an excellent stream, so I'm glad we got a good turnout there again. Hopefully I can fix my colonist.io here on my web browser. It is broken for some reason. All right, peace, guys. Have an excellent week. I'll see you guys next time.